Hey everyone, we're back in Mark chapter 13. In those days, after the suffering of that time, the sun will become dark, the moon won't give its light, the stars will fall from the sky, and the planets and other heavenly bodies will be shaken. They will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and splendor. Then he will send his angels and gather together his chosen people from the four corners of the earth, from the ends of the earth to the end of heaven. But nobody knows when that day or hour will come, not the angels in heaven and not the Son, only the Father knows. Watch out, stay alert. You don't know when the time is coming. It's as if someone took a trip, left the household behind, and put the servants in charge, giving each one a job to do and told the doorkeeper to stay alert. Therefore, stay alert. You don't know when the head of the household will come, whether in the evening or at midnight or when the rooster crows in the early morning or at daybreak. Don't let him show up when you aren't expecting and find you sleeping. What I say to you, I say to all, stay alert. So to recap last Friday's video, chapter 13 is mostly actually about the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem, which happened in the year AD 70, right? So it's not about the rapture, it's not about some tribulation, it's about something that happened right after Jesus' time. But some of Jesus' apocalyptic speech here does sound like he's talking about something more than that. Now, darkened suns or falling stars, those are actually just common idioms from their time. They're not literal events. It's the same as when we talk about having earth-shattering news. It doesn't mean the earth's actually shattering. That's just the way they talk about big things happening. But, when he talks about the gathering of God's chosen people by the angels, that does seem like something that still hasn't happened, right? So whatever Jesus specifically is referring to, we still know that we're waiting for something. We're waiting for God to fully make things right, to make things new. And we're still waiting for the arrival of true justice and true peace. And Jesus is clear that we can't predict the final day when that's going to happen, right? Even he doesn't know. I think maybe part of the reason is if we did know, then that would be even more of a reason for us to just kind of sit back and wait around for God to come fix everything, like, the cosmic janitor. Instead, Jesus tells us about this so that we know where history is going, that we know there's a particular end coming, and so we can work towards it right now. If we're waiting for justice and peace, then we should be a part of that work. We know the trajectory, so let's get on board. The truth is, though, Christ shows up all the time. Often it's really not with earthquakes and lightning, but Christ comes to us in the least of these. So, are we awake or alert enough to see him right now? And that's how we get ready. If we can see him now, then we'll be ready to see him then, whenever that may be.